But Russia is not the only player that is battling for influence in this region. Two other powers are eyeing the Arctic, China and the United States. They're making investments in the region. They're striking alliances, even deploying military personnel and assets. Our next report tells you how the Arctic is becoming the new battleground for superpowers.
This is the Arctic. Below the surface lies a treasure trove of natural resources. The Arctic holds 13% of the world's undiscovered oil, 30% of its untapped gas reserves, and a stock of rare earth metals that are worth a whopping $1 trillion. The world cannot just extract all this wealth. For that, this thick layer of ice needs to melt first. Unfortunately for the planet, the ice in the Arctic is melting, and fast.
We have lost 50% of Arctic ice in about 50 years.
The melting ice is revealing opportunities. World powers are competing to dominate the Arctic. Russia is easily the biggest player. Half of the Arctic is flanked by the Russian coast, so Moscow is determined to control the region. Russia has shored up its military power in the Arctic. It is building roads, ports and airstrips, and beefing up military deployments by establishing strategic outposts on its coastline. Russia's ally China isn't too far behind. Geographically, China is nowhere close to the Arctic. Even the northernmost part of China is more than 1,400 kilometers away from the region. But China calls itself a near-Arctic state. Beijing has had its eye on the Arctic for years now. Its objectives go beyond economics. In the past 2 decades, China has sent high-level delegations to the region 33 times. It has engaged with or joined most major Arctic institutions, sought at least 6 scientific facilities in Arctic states, expanded its icebreaker fleet, and even dispatched its naval vessels into the region. Just like Russia, China's activities in the Arctic are increasingly taking a military dimension. These aggressive moves have raised an alarm in Washington. The United States is an Arctic power, and it is worried about the militarization of the region.
I think what, again, we need to avoid is a militarization of the region. We've had significant cooperation in the past, and hopefully that will be sustained in the future.
The United States is playing catch-up in the Arctic. America maintains a military base in Greenland, an island that is located between the Arctic and the Atlantic Oceans. Recently, American defense forces conducted drills in the region, but the Biden administration is yet to outline its strategy for the Arctic. 3 key players, military bases, and a growing presence of soldiers. The Arctic is becoming the next battleground for world powers. The fast-melting ice is heating up the battle for dominance. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.